All right. Good morning, Miss Christides, and thank you so much for joining me today on our first ever video series, Coffee with Principals.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for taking some time out of your day, and we know that you guys have been really busy at the schools, but we want to just take a minute to introduce you to some of the teacher applicants and candidates that will be attending some of our job fairs or considering working for Lake County Schools in the future and just want to check us out. So we wanted to kind of help them get to know you. So if you can take a moment and tell those that might be watching this video a little bit about your path into education, how you became a teacher.
Okay. Well, I've been a teacher or was a teacher for 16 years before I got into administration. So I truly am a teacher at heart. Have always wanted to be a teacher since kindergarten. But I will tell you, I was very poor growing up. And even though I graduated all through high school, I graduated with a 4.0 average. No one ever talked to me about going to college or about my future. My parents didn't graduate high school, so I didn't have that strong support system that, I could talk to about my future. So I just kind of thought, I'm just supposed to go out in the workforce and do something. Couple years out in the workforce, I decided, hey, I found my voice. And I went back and I said, you know what, I'm going to go to college and do what I always wanted to do. I want to be a teacher. And I want to make sure that no one else has that perspective that they're not worthy of going to college, regardless of your socioeconomic background, regardless of your environment. Everyone should have the same opportunity to further their education. So I got into education for that reason. I came to Beverly Shores last year, and it has been probably one of the best years I've ever had in education. I have a wonderful staff, and we've really had a lot of work this year to do to turn the school around from our DA status. And we were projected to be a C this year. So I'm just really excited about all of the growth that our students have made this year, and just opening up more possibilities. Every year should be just about that, opening up possibilities for our students.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. If you could take a moment and tell those that are watching that may be considering a move to your school, looking for their next school home, what are some teacher supports that you have on campus?
We are very fortunate here at Beverly Shores. I have one of the largest instructional coaching staffs in Lake County schools, if not the state of Florida. Huge. And we're blessed. So when they come to my school, not only do we have the monthly new teacher PLC that we hold, but also I've got numerous coaches that are available to do side-by-side coaching and mentoring. Also for this next year, we'll have opportunities where they're actually co-teaching with teachers. So we're really excited about that. Also, we have common planning where the coaches help facilitate that process, taking some of that heavy lifting from the teachers so that they can do more of the lift in the classroom with the instructional delivery. So we try to make it as easy as possible, with the resource part, so that teachers can really dive in with the standards and with the instructional delivery.
Awesome. Thank you. And then one last question for you. How would you describe your school culture?
School culture. That's one of our things that we really worked hard this year on. We not only wanting to work within, but also without, and bringing the community in for support. We've had a huge outpour of donations from our community, through books, through money, through volunteer hours. We've partnered with Tutors for Kids. They come in and read to our students a few times a week in grades K through 2. We have 49 of them. So I know it's amazing. We do, one of the things that I wanted to do is offer student incentives and teacher incentives to help build and a positive culture here. So we've been able to use donations through the community for both of those things. We've increased our attendance, actually decreased absences and tardies with both teachers and with students, and able to offer incentives for doing that. So we want to continue that process, and just through the support and help through my instructional coaching staff, and also through administration. We want to make sure that we're there for our teachers. We are truly all, in this together.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to take a moment and share my screen one more time. And if you are interested in positions at Beverly Shores, we want you to make sure that you stay connected with us. Check them out on their website. We have Ms. Christidis' email address there as well if you have a resume you want to send over. And then all of their postings are always posted on our employment site at lake.k12.fl.us/employment. Thank you so much, Ms. Christidis, for taking some time out of your day to share with us about your school. And we hope that those watching will check you guys out.
Thank you. Have an awesome day.